Hello everybody, this is T with Kate's Crafty Closet, and today we're going to make this cool little notebook for Valentine's Day that you can give to your loved one. You can give it to like any kind of family member, friends, and you can use all kinds of different things. So let me go ahead and get started and show you how we're going to make one of these. And also I'm going to put a few of these in the store to sell as well, so make sure you check out katescraftycloset.com in the handmade section if you're interested in buying some of these. First thing I'm going to tell you, this is what we used to make the actual tiny book. This is Eileen Hull die with Sizzix. This is a Biggs die, so this can cut thicker materials. And I do have a couple of these in the store, which I'll link in the description box below. I also have the die that cuts the storage, so you can put several of these in here. I think it's 3 you can fit into a little storage box, and also give that as a great gift. So I'm gonna show you what, when you use it, what you die cut, what you get. So here are, let me bring it in the camera. So this is what you get. So this is what it cuts. This is the actual book itself. It does give you the score lines too. So here it is scored, and you fold it over, and that's your little cool little book. Okay, so then you get this little oval, so you can put it on the front of your tiny book, so you can use it for any other kind of types of projects. This is like a loop, like a belt buckle loop, that's a closure. That's a better word, a closure. And then of course you get these little corner brackets to decorate your tiny book, and it will cut out 2 of those. So that's that. So I went ahead and I did these when I was, last year I had to go back home, unfortunately, for a funeral. So this was, I did a whole bunch of these when I was there, and I went ahead and cut them down, and I used like poster board. Also you can use leftover boxes from the kitchen when you cook, cut them down, just give it a little bit of sturdiness. And this is some glitter paper that I just went ahead and decorated with, folded over, mitered the edges so you don't get that crazy crease going on up there. So that's what we're going to do. It's like, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and use that oval piece that we had in the front of that. We're going to do that. That's kind of how we're going to decorate it. And then I have that little heart, that little felt heart. So then I'll put that on top of that. And you can decorate this however you want. It's like, it's totally 100% up to you. And I'm just using my art glitter glue to go ahead and glue this down. And because this glitter paper has a little bit of a slickness to it, a little bit of a, it's not raised, I'm using a glue that kind of grabs rather quickly, and put it on there. Okay, and this is a sticker. Actually has its own adhesive on it, so I'm just going to pull the release paper off the back. We're going to put that on there, and if you have sentiments, you can do that. This is one thing that you can use. This, I have some of these in the store as well too, from Altenew. These are the best sentiments. So you can stamp this on a piece of paper, cut it out because it will be a blacked edge, and the words will show through whatever color is on the bottom. So here you have, you are the best, sending love and hugs, thankful for you, and thank you. So you can also cut those out, put these on the front of those. For this one, the other one I use my retro label maker. Unfortunately, I ran out of tape, so I can't use it on this one, but I put the word "Be Mine" on this one. You can put whatever you want, customize it, names or stuff like that. So this, I'll link, I don't have these in the store, but I will link one in the description box below that I know that you can go ahead and grab and get in the refills too. So today I'm going to use from the Occasions Ideology and Tim Holtz Small Talk. This is one that actually says Happy Valentine's Day. So if you have this one, that would be great. I will try to link this one as well if it's still available. And then, so this one says Happy Valentine's Day. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that on there. And sometimes, because depending on the paper you use on the top, you may have to give it extra adhesive on there. So that's awesome. So, and then we're going to do the inside of our little book. I made these myself. I use regular cardstock, not like an 80-pound one, and then I also use index cards. to have some that have lines on it in case you want to write something with a line or not. Like you can use these as little sticker books, or you can just put little pictures in here. You can put this in the backpack, in your purse, or even in your back pocket. You know, just to have it run around. Like, you know, I always say, when you're out and about, you wish you had a piece of paper. Here you go. This solves that. So what I wound up doing is I cut them. And here's the measurements. 4 1/4 by 2 1/4. So that's how you're going to cut your paper. And on the 4 1/4 side, you're going to fold it in half to want to be in 2 3/4. So that's what you get with those. And I use some PVA glue, which I will link in the description box below. And I use some vice grips as well that I got at the local hardware store to hold it in place. And I probably did this 3 or 4 times to bind it. So now with that being said, we can just take some... You can just glue this down, but I've learned in the past it doesn't hold the greatest. If you grab that book and open it up a lot, it's not the best way. So I found that a good, strong, double-sided adhesive really does do wonders. So I wound up just filling both the front and the back page of this. I don't do the spine because you want to be able to bend. So when you bend it, it gives it a little bit of room where it won't rip, won't tear. And I put some on the back as well. Like I said, make sure it's a super strong one because you don't want it to open up and stuff like that. And if it does, it's not the end of the world. And when you're done using these, like you can use that, you can save that front and do whatever you kind of want with it. So. All right, so what I do is peel off the backings, release paper. So, but this is a really cool, fun project. And this can be any occasion. We're just doing it for Valentine's. So what I wound up doing is I put it in that spine right here, and then I close it so it'll grab. And see how that Happy Valentine's Day wants to come off? Because of that tooth kind of on that paper, it's got a little bit more of a slick surface. I'm going to add a little bit of art glitter glue to that. It did it to me on the retro label tape as well. And just hold it down for a second so they can grab. And just give it a little time to dry. Art glitter glue dries pretty fast. So we're going to take the release paper off the back. Okay. So if you have your own little sentiments that you like to use on your stamps, I mean, you can use, even you have like one of the Brother P-Touches, you can use those labels as well. I just kind of use what I have on hand and a few things that I have in the store in case it interests you. All right, last one, hopefully. We can get it on there, right? And we close it. And that completes our little book. And that glue dries clear. So super fun, super easy. Great project to do. So make sure you check out the website if you're interested in that die or in the other die, and as well as a few other things that we talked about in today's tutorial. So I want to thank you all for joining me, and I'll give you a coupon code to save $5 off of your order. Use the code SAVE5, $5 off of your order. So go ahead and have fun shopping, and I'll see you all real soon, and have a crafty day, y'all.